Hey guys, here Marc the Geek. How you guys doing? Thanks a lot guys for the feedback that I received on my Marc's Q&A first video. A lot of people liked it. So this is my second video of my Marc's Q&A series. This is where I answer your questions sent to me by Google+, Facebook, or Twitter, or in the comments during my videos. So let's go ahead and get started. My first question comes from Alberto Pagani from Google+. He asked me, what do you think about the HTC One M8? Would you consider buying it? Thanks. So what do I think about the HTC One 8? Very simple. It is one of the most beautiful smartphone devices in the market. It has an amazing build quality. I love it. I love all three colors. The sound is amazing. The front facing boom sounds speakers are just amazing. If you're like me that like to watch a lot of videos on your smartphone, YouTube, podcasts, listen to music through the speakers instead of headphones, you're not gonna find any better smartphone than that one. But when it comes to the camera, it is a mixed bag. I do like the software, like the Zoe feature, like the autofocus after you take the pictures, like the Zoe highlights, they're freaking amazing. But when it comes to picture quality, the 4 ultra megapixel camera, it is a little bit mixed bag. Yes, it takes great low light pictures, but in normal daylight pictures, yeah, some pictures can become good, but when you decide to edit and crop and all that, that's when the camera picture quality starts going down. And just because of that, I wouldn't consider recommending this phone to somebody who the main priority is having a great and the best camera on the smartphone. My second question comes from Omo Kasunen. Do you think that Motorola Moto G 4G is worth buying? Is the Moto G 4G LTE worth buying? Hell yes. At $220 off contract, the cheapest phone from last year just became a lot better. And as a matter of fact, I am getting the phone. I already purchased it the same day it was announced. So expect video unboxing and video hands-on when it arrives to me around June 3rd to the 6th, something like that. That's what it said. There was no confirmed date. But at that price, you're getting a 4.5-inch screen phone, 720p, which is not bad. 720p at 4.5-inch screen is very good. It's a quad-core phone. I think it's 1.3 Snapdragon 400. The battery life, the battery is a 2048, I think, milliamp per hour battery. Not bad for a small phone like that. And, you know, the simple fact that it comes with LTE, and it also has the SD card, which did not come available in the last year's model. That was $179. I think it's totally worth it. It's totally worth the $40 extra for the LTE and for the SD card. Totally worth it. I don't know if the camera was improved from last year. Now that I make this video, I can't remember. But the rear facing camera is a 5 megapixel camera, and the front facing camera is like a 1.2 megapixel camera. Very good, very average for most phones. And is it worth buying? Hell yes. I bought it the first day it was announced and expect videos very soon. My third question comes from Baba Cora from Twitter. He asked me, hi, what is your PSN ID and why are you refusing adding people? Thanks. First of all, my PSN ID is iMarc3G. Second, I am not refusing friend requests. The only problem is that I already reached my limit. So most likely you're asking why I'm not accepting your friend request. It's because there's a limit of 2,000 friends. And right now, like you see right here in this snapshot I put in this video, I already reached that 2,000 limit. So if you keep asking and sending friend requests, I am very, very sorry. You might as well email Sony and tell them to make the friend request unlimited. Fourth question comes from Brian Mater. Any word on the PlayStation Vita TV release in North America? Thanks. For those that don't know, the PlayStation Vita TV was a micro-looking console that was released, I think it was in November of last year in Japan. I did buy one and got it sent to me from Japan. The only problem is that it's not region free like the PlayStation Vita, that you can put your US ID. You can't put it there. It won't accept it, and you can't play games that are not optimized to play on the PlayStation Vita TV using the card or digital. But for those that are in Japan, they are having a blast with it. If I'm not mistaken, now it just received an update a couple weeks ago where now you can remotely play your PlayStation 4 on another room using the PlayStation Vita TV. Now, that's a very awesome feature, and I don't know what's going on with Sony. They don't want to release it, I guess, in the United States. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure if they release that micro console PS Vita TV, I'm pretty sure that thing will sell like pancakes, because the price for it is only $99, and you can play any PlayStation Vita game on your home, on your big screen. And you can also use your PlayStation 3 controller, DualShock. If I'm not mistaken, there's going to be an update to be able to use the PlayStation 4 controller in the future. And I don't know, but I don't know why Sony is holding back on the PlayStation Vita TV for the United States. Next question comes from Omar Toita. What is your favorite game on the PlayStation Vita? It's very hard for me to choose which game is my favorite PlayStation Vita game, because I play so many PlayStation Vita games since it was released in Japan and I got it imported to the United States before a lot of people here in the United States even had it. I was playing a bunch of games already. So it's very hard to choose which one is my favorite games, but I could mention you at least my 5 favorite games on the PlayStation Vita. Like, my favorite shooter game is Killzone Mercenary. That's my favorite shooter. My best platforming game, I have to say, is Rayman Legends. Awesome game. Tearaway, that's another game that I truly love. It looks amazing on the PlayStation Vita, and it uses the PlayStation Vita features better than any other game out there in the market. One of the best game that I played recently is Dead Nation on the PlayStation Vita. I gotta say, that game on the PlayStation Vita plays a lot better than on the PlayStation 3, and it plays a lot better than on the PlayStation 4. So if you ask me which is my best indie game right now, I have to say Dead Nation for the PlayStation Vita. That game is just amazing. And one of my favorite games on the PlayStation Vita is Uncharted Golden Abyss. That game is just awesome. I just love Uncharted on the PlayStation 3 console. It was one of my favorite games from the last generation, and being able to play that game on the go on the PlayStation Vita, for me, it was just amazing. And I played that game through like 3 times completely from the beginning to the end, like 3 times. I loved it so much. So yeah, I have to say Uncharted Golden Abyss is one of my favorite games. Okay, guys, that's it for all the interesting questions I got from my social networks. For this week, I was trying to put in this video a specific topic. For this video, I couldn't pinpoint that topic. I couldn't decide myself which topic to put on this video. But there is one thing I want to talk about, which is if you want to buy a second console and you have a PlayStation 4 and you want to buy a second console, which console should you buy? A Nintendo Wii U or the Xbox One? One of the reasons that I'm interested in buying the Nintendo Wii U is because Mario Kart 8 comes out on May 30th, and it comes in a bundle for $330. It includes the gamepad, the 32GB console, it comes with the game, it comes with a little steering wheel and all that, and it also comes with a free game of choosing. I think there's 4 games you can decide to get from. But the problem is that when you look at the future games coming out for the GameCube, there's not too many of them that I'm be interested in. There is Super Smash Brothers, which is very cool game, fighting game, but I never liked it so much when I had the GameCube. I did buy the GameCube, I remember, for Resident Evil 4, and I loved it. I also loved the original Resident Evil game, Resident Evil 1. It got remade for the GameCube. That game was spectacular. It was amazing. It was a great remake of that game. And I also loved Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube, which was freaking awesome. And I loved it so much that when it came out on the Nintendo 3DS, I bought it. This is my game. I play it on the Nintendo 3DS that I have, which is a red and black, and I love those games. But there's Bayonetta 2, which I don't really care about that game. I remember playing it on the PlayStation 3. I didn't like it. And other than that, I'm not really interested on all the other games that Nintendo are going to be announcing, like Star Fox and Zelda. I'm not a very, very big Nintendo fan. On the other hand, we got the new Xbox One, which is now $399 without the Kinect. Now, on that console, there's a lot of games I want to play. Like, for example, Titanfall, I want to play. Dead Rising, I want to play that game. Forza, I want to play that game. Future game like Sunset Overdrive, that game looks amazing. I want to play that game. Halo 5 Guardians, I want to play that game. There's going to be a future Gears of War game that's very, very early production, but that game is coming for the Xbox One. And the thing is, the Xbox One just came out like a couple months ago, and if it's gonna be compared, if it's gonna be anything like the Xbox 360, so we should see at least 5 or 6 years of the Xbox One. On the Nintendo Wii U, we don't really know what's going on with that console. We don't really know if there's gonna be a new Nintendo console soon, because Nintendo, the people from Nintendo, I can't remember the name of him, but he said that we already are thinking of the next console, future console, and we're already learning from our mistakes. Now, that right there smells like they're trying to make the next console for it to compete with the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. So, if you buy the Nintendo Wii U, do you really think you're going to get 5 years of gaming on the Nintendo Wii U? I don't think so. I don't think so. But on the Xbox One, you do know that you're going to get a lot more years to come of gaming on that console. Would you buy the Nintendo Wii U or the Xbox One if you already have the PlayStation 4? So guys, thanks for watching my videos. I thank you for the questions. If you guys want to see more questions, Google Plus, I always put a update on my Google Plus asking you guys for questions. Just ask questions. If I don't get too many questions, so there's not going to be too many questions and answers. So thank you guys for watching my videos, and all the feedback that I could get from you guys is well appreciated. And if you guys know a way I can improve this video or future videos, just let me know. Thank you guys. Till next time.